So, advantages and disadvantages of remaining calm no matter what happens to you, and not using any emotion, and simply using reason to know whatever will be, will be. I think that some advantages are, obviously, you don't feel any hate coming towards you. The disadvantage to that would be you don't feel any love, right? And can you ever truly know companionship or friendship if you're deciding not to use emotion in your life? Advantage, unaffected by reputation. Okay, I think that's great. But a disadvantage of that, especially in the workplace, minds can change and you could potentially lose out on relationships if you're just writing people off and you're like, I can't change their mind, right? Another advantage, there's no focus on materialism, right? If you're okay, this is a poor lifestyle, I'm not gonna have money, whatever happens will happen, I'm not gonna respond with any emotion, then you obviously wouldn't care about things like clothes or work, and that is just a total rejection of what our society is now. So a disadvantage of that is that can you if you want to take this approach to life, no emotion, only reason, whatever will be, can you participate in society? I think, yeah, that could be a disadvantage. You can't really participate like everyone else does. And then the argument would be you don't want to because you think that it's not useful or productive. So I think lastly, the line here for me that I find it's hard to draw, this is my biggest question, is what can you change? How do you know what you can change until you try, kind of thing. In book 2, I believe, when that guy chooses to die instead of getting an amputation, if the doctors couldn't have fixed him, why wouldn't he choose to live? And I think Epictetus, his main message is change what you can change and don't change what you can't change. Don't try to change what you can't change because you'll get nowhere. And so there's this line for me, and I don't think he defines where it is, and maybe that's intentional, but that is what makes this philosophy hard. I think there's a lot of value in it, but there is definitely this aspect of if you don't try to change the things in your life that you are unhappy with and you just decide to write off all emotions, are you actually getting to your full potential? Are you living the life that maybe you could have been living a better life?